Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Updating 2D Minecraft. If you're someone who's randomly stumbled upon this video and hasn't seen my Making 2D Minecraft series, in short, I've spent the last 10 months creating a 2D version of Minecraft in C++, and I have been documenting this whole process on my main YouTube channel. But on my final video, I wasn't expecting so many of you guys to want to see more of this project. So after some careful consideration, I decided it would only be fair to continue development, especially considering the amount of stuff that could still be added to this game. Now these update videos are going to be shorter than my normal devlogs on my main channel. This is mainly so that I could spend more time working on my normal videos, while still having the opportunity to show you guys what I've been working on recently. Now for this first update, one of my biggest priorities was fixing some of the issues that still exist from version 1.0. And since I released it on GitHub, you guys can now post issues that you find within the game. And so I was pretty terrified when I saw this issue opened. Let's just say that after about 2 hours of debugging, I realized that when I was cleaning up everything for version 1.0, I must have accidentally deleted this line of code, which updates the center position of the mob spawning, which is pretty important. But since this line was gone, no mobs could ever spawn. But since I was able to figure this out, the issue is now resolved, which is a huge relief. With that issue out of the way, I finally felt comfortable with adding some new features. And since every Minecraft update has a name, I decided that this one would be called the Creative Update. In the initial release, I had a keybind toggle a debug mode, where you could fly around and scroll the mouse to change what tile you were holding. But this wasn't very polished, so I decided to create a proper creative mode. But before I could do this, I spent some time creating a chat system so that I could add commands to change things like the game mode to creative. In all, I added quite a few commands to do things like teleporting the player and changing the time of the day. But now I can change the game mode by typing /GameModeC, or creative, or just 1. Now in this new creative mode, you can fly by double tapping the spacebar, just as you might expect. But the real attraction of this update is inside of the inventory. Because if I open it up, you can now see that we have an entirely brand new inventory menu to mess with. Now I tried to keep the item tabs fairly similar to the regular Minecraft ones, but I did change some things around, such as adding a tab for walls, since Minecraft doesn't have the kind of walls that this game does. When I was initially adding items to these tabs though, I noticed that the items kind of blended in too well with the GUI, so I decided to add a shadow to the back of each item that's rendered. And even though it's such a tiny detail, I think it makes the inventory look so much nicer. Anyways, that was basically update 1.1 in a nutshell. Now I did fix a bunch of other bugs that I didn't mention, and I will be trying to keep up with my GitHub as much as I can going forward. But that's basically it for this first update video. Thank you guys for watching this video, and since this is a new channel, if you haven't subscribed, it would mean a lot to me if we could get this channel off the ground. But either way, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.